Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here. Another day of astrogravitational astrology learning and finding yourself better. Hopefully, this report helps in your life. A lot of going on, right? You feel it like the pressures. You feel it this don't know what to do. These internal wars. It's like something going on behind the background that you cannot pinpoint it. A lot of shadow resistance from within. You're trying to get into things. And today we are going to be having this light, internal light within you. That is going to be this making it in or innovating yourself, not re-innovating because you innovated once but it didn't work out. Now you really have to innovate yourself in different ways. When we were trying to do the same thing over and over, and all of a sudden it just, you need to do something different. And the energy is going to be calling for this, particularly that the moon is going to be calling for it. She's going to be pretty much the whole day. She's going to be a sextile in Chiron and trining Jupiter. A lot of personal innovations, growth. That it's going to be coming from this new ways of life, of the energies of Aquarius. So with these energies of Aquarius, a little bit in there, some of the things of the old ways is totally is going to be going away. The ones who go in the state with the old ways, they're going to be basically dissolved. People who operate in the old ways, they're going to be stuck in the old ways. So all that, it doesn't have to bother as you. Number one. Number two, in there, if you have to engage with those kind of like people, you have to be like, I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit different. I don't resonate of what you're saying. You're basically speaking up your truth. We are going to be learning this, but what are we preparing it for this? Okay. I want to spill you the guts a little bit up here. I want to give you some a little bit more heads up about May 3rd. Okay. On that day of May of 3rd, you're going to be choosing what kind of like a day, what kind of like situations you're going to be in there because you have to choose. That is it, the choosing of actions there of are you going to choose the new way or are you going to choose the old ways? And this is going to be when the moon is going to be joining Mars and Leo. Okay. So May 3rd, all right, pay attention on that. Don't say I did not saying it to you. So whatever you're gonna be doing it today is gonna be having reflections on that because tomorrow we are gonna be working our mental work, but we're gonna be talking about this later on because the moon is about in its own way to where? To Pisces. It is about to dive deep, go deep, think deep, be into the deep in there so you can be what? Emerge. Okay? Emerge from the water, go and be reborn. All right? All right, so here how goes the day. This is the 7 o'clock. As we've been having those energies lately with the midheaven being at Capricorn and the ascendants being very close to Uranus. It's about the sudden changes of things that goes on, particularly and about the material world. We see that this is the things that works and where the problem is. It's the Lilith. It's pointing out. But the Lilith says like, no, 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 I'm not the problem. I'm the problem is the authority on earth is not the proper way. So we are going to be experiencing a lot of things that goes on after the new moon at Taurus. We are going to be seeing that this energy cannot be the way it is. We are going to be starting with these energies up here. And now you are working out to like, okay, I have to get to Jupiter. I have to get into Uranus from yesterday. What is standing on my way? It's gonna be a Chiron. Chiron is gonna comes in. It says like you need to heal this past and stop dragging it with you. And the people who don't want to change, they're stubborn, as we are talking about. This is a Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius energies. Let it be. Okay, let it be. And from there, you're gonna find out that a lot of the things that you've been hold on to it, and you're stubborn to let it go. All of a sudden, once you let it go, you're gonna find yourself not only free, but the energies is gonna begin to comes in, work within you. Okay, basically, you were stuck and you are attracting this energies from the past that you lived through this. So, like a certain people, there, if there is no pain in there, they don't feel alive. If there is no these things, it's not situations. You're gonna be seeing it wherever. This is gonna be personal for everybody. All right. The collective energy at the 8 o'clock is going to be focused within Jupiter. That is going to be the ascendant. You're going to be seeking at these energies. While the midheaven is going to be with the moon. It is about the intuitions that it comes in and to work in itself out. She's going to be squaring the true Lilith. Basically, there's going to be some energy that you're going to feel like something is not okay. What is not okay though? But some kind of like a truth is out there. It's elusive, but it feels right, right? So you're gonna be start looking at into this energies that kind of like the truth stays away from within you, but you will have to admit those certain truths that are gonna be coming into you as they're gonna become more and more powerful because once you living by the truth, guess what? You don't have to worry about anything else. Okay, now you free yourself up. All right, midheaven is gonna be at the next hour. We go by. That is gonna be at Aquarius. We saw these energies yesterday. It's kind of like the day is repeating itself from yesterday. The energies, a lot of new transitions that it's gonna come. But with this moon, particularly there at Aquarius, we're talking about this um, energies of the growth with the Jupiter that it comes in. But here is that the midheaven that it's at Aquarius, it's trining the ascendant at where? At Cancer. Okay? And then that midheaven, it is trining who? Lilith, the shadow. What is the shadow, by the way? Sometimes, if you are afraid from the darkness, you always turn yourself back out. You always are afraid of others people. You have and leave yourself within the fear. That is the same thing that you are blocking energies. Confront it. Confront it, that shadow, seeing it, that shadow, and get rid of it. Okay? Get rid of it, not of the shadow itself, get rid of it of you looking at in there without any purpose that you should have to look. Don't go out there and it's like some of the people, they are looking within the bad within the people so they can fix them. Okay? The people have to look within themselves, fix themselves. If they come for advice or something to you, this is when you should what? Talk and maintain what kind of energies you're giving to the people around you. All right? Don't chase people. That's not good. Chasing people is like you're chasing someone who knows what is the right thing to do and they don't want to do it and you're trying to force them. Don't do it. Let the universe handle it. All right? 10 o'clock. We're seeing that ascendant Cancer, the purpose, that divine energies of the moon. You see that you need to change. Okay, but what kind of changes? Because right now the moon, it is squaring what? It's squaring Uranus. Now that square, it's gonna be like changes. Okay, but what kind of changes you wanted to make? We had that last month. Okay, And in the last month, in there, where the moon was pretty much, I have to return it like in 28 days from now. But take a look at it. The moon was here, and she was also squaring Uranus. There was a certain changes that it comes in, and he didn't accept them. Why you didn't? And if you accept them, what happened? You see, this is gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be repeating right now. Every time when the moon is squaring Uranus, that is it, like you are resisting the changes that all of a sudden that comes in. And some of those changes are what? To put you on the path that you are trying to walk away out, but the path that you need. You see, it's not about what you want, it is about what you need. Okay? Because yeah, if your wants they are not matching with the needs, guess what? You have duality within yourself. But when the wants and the need with the need of the universe is matching, now it's calling synchronicity, right? So, thinking about it a little bit within yourself, is that what you want and need? Is really the need that is serving to the universe and to you, being having that experience on soul on earth? And you're gonna be like, OMG, God has been pointing out to these directions, and with my wants and needs and things for survival, I've been going the other side. Now I understand my purpose. I need to find my purpose. Hi, Jolene, glad to see you here. And yeah, that's a good, beautiful smile, right? Intense energies, but you're like, I will gelling with jelly. It's okay. It's a barbecue. We're gonna be baked a little bit, right? But we know how to handle it. We've been there, done that, right? All right. Midheaven is gonna be at 11 o'clock, right there at that gate. That is gonna be between Pisces and Aries in there. The internal work is gonna be walked in there. Now we're seeing that the ascendant is gonna be reminders about this work with the family. I know you guys are fed up with these Cancerian emotions, and it's kind of like a dignity and things that you need to do, and so on and so on and so on. But guess what? It is a part of what it is, the world. Okay? Don't forget about it. If there was no family created, if there was no situations in there, you would have not been born. Okay, your body would have not been made because the body is the vessel of your soul. So there is no body. Guess what? No soul entering and no embodiment of the soul yet. So yeah, well, going with the flow, Jolene. That's the best way. So now that the energy is going to be remind you about these positions of where are you going? Okay, where are you going? We have a lot of going on in that, particularly 30 degrees of Pisces, 0 degrees of Aries right now. A lot of pressure. Venus and Saturn are going in there. They're traveling together. All right, no restrictions of the love. We're using the wisdom of the love. Okay, this is a like a very, very powerful, very powerful energy. I think that that was at the time that Isis went out to taught, and she asked him, "How can I get with Osiris, and how can I get all this?" It's very beautiful mythology in there about it. Okay, because Thoth was Saturn, the advisor of the deities in there. So you're gonna be seeing it, this energy of how this needs to be done. And since the Mars is gonna be at that ascendant, and since this energies and this grand square is gonna be sitting here for a while with Pluto, with Lilith, and the Sun, and this I don't want to change in there is going to be persistent. So get yourself for the next week, pretty much a little bit more, that this is going to be on the menu. Okay, it's going to be with there. It's going to be stay for a while until I had enough of it. Right? We're going to be even seeing it after the new moon energies, how the things will be. All right. Day goes by, 12 o'clock, midday. Now that is usually the time when you sit down with yourself. It's like what I'm doing, what this is, and so on. But that midheaven is gonna help your intuitions to understanding the purpose you're here, the things that you need to be here, healing within you. And is that all? No, it's not actually. Okay, it's not all because the moon it's finding out I'm evolving by emerging from the old, but I also have to work on what? I have to work within the new. I have to know what I need to do because this thing doesn't go well. I don't like this, that the warrior has issues with transformations, and I have issues that the authority right now, it is obsessed and controlled by the shadow and its internal fight within them. This has to stop. And now, with that energies in there that you're going to heal and look inside, the authority is going to come in the next hour and I think she's going to be on fire. Okay? Be careful with people who are in positions higher than you and be mindful with if you are this person that it's in a positions of managing others. Okay? Because right now the sun, the authority, doesn't really have any positive aspect. Currently, the sun is like, I'm gonna be born anything and everything that I see in my path. I'm the king. I'm gonna be controlling. And Pluto is like, yeah, you control, but don't forget about that controls was given to you with purpose. You screw up the purpose, and there is no earth. So even if you are burst out, you're gonna burn the earth, and there will be no earth. So how about you are calm down? I don't wanna calm down. I'm the control. Okay, you're gonna feel those energies. There's gonna be some challenges with all this in the next 10 days. So it's kind of like, all right, I see it, I'm mindful about it in there, but that ascendant of Leo is gonna comes in. It says like grow up, maturing within this. And that is gonna be the time when the ascendant is gonna be trining Chiron. You're gonna be healing from all this stubbornness. Okay, imagine that you put this um, animals out there into a nice, beautiful grass, and then the grass turns to a desert, and there is no anymore. And the animals is like, we don't want to go anywhere else. This is what we were born. This is where we are gonna die into the desert. And it's like, okay, but there is a 10 kilometers from here. There is a grass. Can you come and eat? And they will be like, no, no, we don't want to. And that is one of the things that the new ways they're gonna comes in. They're gonna be pointing out the place, and only the new people can be kind of like safe through it, right? And that's how you're gonna understand. It's gonna be some people for them it's like this always been working and don't change anything, and then you're like, it has to be changed. Yeah, you're gonna find that oppositions, particularly talking about 2 o'clock. That's why I'm saying if you're at work, be careful. If you're working with people, particularly, be mindful about all those energies. Midheaven, there is a Taurus, particularly, that's talking about when the moon is squaring Uranus in Taurus. The moon is squaring Taurus, particularly that it's about lack of the finances, lack of the situations, so that it's going to be in the part of the growth. Right now, as the sun is going to be going on pretty much in the next, I would say, pretty good 14 days, okay, even a little bit more out of that, but in the next 14, 16 days, we are still going to be having this crazy positions is like no job, no money. The economy is going to cockapoo things in the garbage. And you're like, what am I supposed to do? Meet Uranus. He's going to tell you what to do. He already knows the plan. Together with mustering with Pluto, what they did in there in the past, they know what they're going to do. Okay? Things are coming. So stay put. Okay, stay put. All right, 3 o'clock. Midheaven, it's at Gemini. Hey, Lorna, glad to see you here. Uh, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Midheaven is at Gemini. Talking about the Gemini's energies in there now, pointing out directly to this Lilith in there. We're seeing that internal shadow because everything gets hidden. It's kind of like you feel the truth. You feel like the energies, like somebody's trying to tell you something, but all of a sudden you feel that behind the words when they talk, it's emptiness. It's like it doesn't have a coverage. People comes in and say something and they don't do it, and it's so on and so on and so on. And then you see that this shadow of Scorpio comes in. It says like, here it is. We're doing it this so this person can understand. They operate from shadow, right? And now this shadow has a very powerful thing, so because it's working with Mercury in there, but we're going to be seeing it particularly when the moon is going to be coming in there because of those energies. We are going to be seeing it in the next year how all these things is going to come out. If you've been paying attention, a lot of informations about news and things that were wrongly done came out in the sun, right? A lot of truth comes out, but also truth from where? From your own shadow to your higher self. And you're seeing that energies in you, that they comes in and they said, fix it. Okay, you're gonna try to fix it, but with this current configurations, you kind of like not yet. You haven't found that depth yet. You haven't found how bad the things are. You haven't found the things that you need to really transform. You haven't found that power that you need to overcome, right? You haven't put that authority yet. Let me bake you for a little bit. And this is how he's going to be feeling it with this Lilith and Scorpio and all this square. But it's going to be for a little while, but it's not going to be forever. All right. The next hour, we have choosing these energies of growth. Okay. Ascendant is going to be at Virgo opposing Saturn and Venus. You're going to feel like, oh, there is no love. My love is restricting me. My love doesn't organize by my own things, and so on and so on and so on in there. And Uranus is going to comes in and I already set everything up. Trust me. Okay, here how that goes. You know, the inner work right here with Jupiter, it is squaring the ascendant that is at Virgo. That organizations that you want by your plans, it's opposing Venus and Saturn. So basically acting on a self-sabotage. Okay, and now here is a Uranus that it comes in. I made it the changes. So through me, you're going to be able to fix everything and you feel the proper love. And that is a how the love and the soul, it's working. But where is Uranus? In Taurus, in the earth. You need to fix the things on earth. Not only within your head. Not only within like you thinking like everything has to be perfectly organized and everything has its place and everything is just spotless. You fix the things. You need to fix it here. Okay? Here. Deep within your subconsciousness that knows the thing is right. That guilty consciousness that it comes in and it triggers you. And where it came from, that guilty consciousness? From your subconscious patterns. Okay? And that's what Saturn and Venus, by traveling together, they are going to be coming in, giving this powerful energies with Uranus. So, hi, Ascendant is on Libra. Again, this heavy energies in there. That's what right now this 8 zodiac signs. We're talking about Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. We are talking about Pisces, Gemini, and Virgo together with Sag are coming and they are having some issues. Yes, there is some issues within this because shifts is happening. That is the shift from one zodiac sign to the other. And this is a collective energies. We are going to feel the people who wants to change, but the change begins from where first? In the family. If you can create, if you will pay attention to the patterns. One of the patterns is if you didn't grow up, if you grow up in dysfunctional family, you are going to have a fear of creating family. But if you create a family, you want those dysfunctional patterns to go away. But you need to understand another thing. By you pushing it so much of those dysfunctional stuff that comes in without your understanding them, you're gonna be passing them around because you do not understand them. And that is what Pluto is trying to tell you. That's what the shadow is gonna be trying to tell you. And this moment of the midheaven that is trining Lilith and sextiling the sun, it is about here, it is what is hidden beneath the surface in the shadow. So basically the shadow is gonna be comes out and helps you. Okay? You need to understand everything has positive and negative. Even whatever is look negative as negative can be, still has something. There is positive in there. All right. The next hour, 6 p.m., the energies is going to be calmed down a little bit in there, either though that the communications, you're going to feel like, you know what, I just want to be by my own. I don't want to go out. I don't want to sense people. I don't want to talk to people. I see the people, it's like an empty vessel, so like this walking back of bones and flesh and so on. And I just want to be home because I want to find what my balance. Well, you stay at home. You don't have a balance. Why? Because something is in balance where in you. And this is what these energies can be lost for a little bit, but the things is gonna be coming given more because you're gonna be seeing it. Why do we have a war from within? Why you're fighting with the things that is not what's supposed to be? What do you need to do? Here is the ascendant at Libra that it comes in, it tells you. Here is the trine with Jupiter. You need to grow, to learn the proper communications. Those communications gonna help you to heal. This healing is gonna be comes in and helps you to find the aha moments to renovate yourself, and then that balance is gonna be made, and you're gonna be perfect. Okay. So we see it that few hours ago when the ascendant was at Cancer, that same energies. Now we're seeing it that the inner work, the midheaven, it's there. Now you're performing it. And now in a based on performance, you using it this synchronized energies that are gonna be okay. Using the red ones, you're kind of like a preset yourself for the next hour when the things is gonna be really crazy out because guess what? It's kind of like there is nothing I can do about it. Certain things you can do, okay? Certain things you can do, but currently the sun doesn't have any positive things, so basically the light is out. No, the light is on. You are just have to be find what? The darkest spot where to put the light on it. And once the light shines out within the darkness, you're going to be seeing that that energy is pointing out where? It points out towards Mercury and towards about Neptune, the new visions of the new life with the new communications and the proper way you need to talk to who? First of all, to yourself, and then start talking differently towards others. Yes, you need to go do and do what? Hey, I don't feel like this is right. Hey, I have this boundary. Don't crossing this boundary within me. Focus within the truth. Hey, don't make this stupid stuff on it. It's so on and so on and so on. Okay, basically you basically before you feel this energy starts coming on to you, you feel that things and you're just like, I don't want it. Drama, trauma, and all gossip stays away from me. I'm staying in my truth. And when you're staying in your truth, in the new ways that it's in there within you, You have no worries because guess what? You know the truth, you feel the truth, you are the truth. And then for you are living off it is what it is. All right, the next hour, this is gonna be at 9 o'clock. Midheaven is gonna be at Leo. You wised then up, I hope. Very, very beautiful energies. Yes, they are. That 150 degrees going towards Saturn, the North Node, and Venus. You getting it? Yes, you getting it. Now everything begins to make sense to you, and now the shadow is sextiling with the inner work in there, and that is a pointing out towards the sun. Now it's like, oh, I can see what I need to do. I need to go into that area. We're gonna be seeing it when the sun is gonna go right there by the end of the Leo season this year. There's gonna be some lots of changes because there we're gonna have a lot of retrogrades, a lot of revisions, a lot of wrong things that we did, how and what they're gonna change our minds, our process of thinking, and how we're gonna be wisen up. Some of us though, wisen up what? Now, because the energies are present. And hopefully using that because otherwise later on you really have to do it. Uh 8 p.m. The midheaven doesn't have this inner work in there. Ascendant is within the shadow. Things are really tough with these positions, and be mindful about that energy at 8 o'clock. I'm bringing it back again because that energy needs to be seen it because when you feel like there is nothing you can do, don't give up on you. Okay, it is gonna be just for a little bit. This is gonna be when you start feeling helpless, hopeless, and so on and so on. It's like there is no light, there is no sunshine, there is all this on earth, all this life on earth is bad, bad, bad. It's not a bad. We just have to see how bad it is so we can what? Innovate it. Okay? We have to innovations within ourselves. All right. 10 o'clock, midheaven's gonna be at Virgo squaring Jupiter. You're trying to organize things, but they already organized it. But can you organize a organized chaos that it's already pre-organized? Do you have to do it? No, you don't. So this is one of the energies right here that is gonna tell you stop, don't do anything. Just go with the flow. Don't go against Uranus because the ascendant is opposing Uranus, right? The moon is squaring Uranus, and now the ascendant is squaring the moon. Your intuition is telling you don't even think about it. Okay? What do you need to think about it? It is about Chiron. Start healing certain wounds within you or that things that are not helping you. And you're gonna be seeing maybe old wounds is gonna come back. Maybe old situations is gonna come into you. Maybe old traumas is gonna be comes out to you and it's gonna be like, you haven't processed me. You haven't understood that you already healed. Don't use your pain for excuses. And so on and so on and so on and so on. It's gonna come out. But that's gonna come out and what? On your own. Okay? Because right now we have a Chiron, it's in Aries. I want myself, I heal myself, right? And this is how it's gonna be heal people, healing people. But this is gonna be a wound people, it's gonna be wounding people. And that is one of the things that currently that ascendant tells you don't wound others because ultimately you're wounding your own self. All right. And here is 11 o'clock. Too much energies. It's gonna be pointing out towards the sun, towards the authority. A lot of energies is gonna comes out because the ascendant is the beginning of Sag, and midheaven is the beginning of Libra. that is pointing where? The beginning of Taurus. Okay, now the energies is shifted compared to the beginning of the day. About that, the energy was pointing out towards Lilith, and the ultimate situations is the authority. Now the authority gets it, like I need to look at it more, even deep within the shadow. Lilith is gonna be traveling very slow. I'm talking about the mean Lilith. I'm gonna get you some like a year ahead of us, and she's gonna be at Sag. Okay, so we have pretty much like an year to deal with this energies in there, because she's gonna be going in and back, in and back. But we're gonna be seeing through this in and back, in and back, what is the transitions are gonna be for us. But currently, it is about, take a look at it, what you have at Scorpio, particularly what you have at Scorpio. This is gonna be the shadow that we are gonna be working out. So as you guys know it, I'm gonna give you a heads up tomorrow morning. We are going it with this energy, and here is what happens is in the morning we are gonna have the moon is gonna be joining and going into Pisces. That is gonna be the presetting the mindset for that Mars. And I told you about that Mars, and I told you about that day of May 3rd. Okay, I would love this to be the May the 4th, but I'm a Star Wars fan, but it is not May the 4th, it's May the 3rd. Here's what happened is that when the moon is going to be joining here, Mars, okay, you're going to be choosing sides. And it all depends of what side you're going to be choosing. Okay, you are going to be seeing at those positions in there. You're going to be seeing at that energy that it's going to comes in between the 3rd and the 4th. And from there, everything else is going to be start going with the changes. All right. So work on yourself, innovate yourself, and get out of the shadow. But don't forget about that the shadow is also help you out to figure out things from within yourself. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the comics. Thank you guys for coming to the chat. If you have any questions, you always can ask. And with that being said, if there is no question, I will see you tomorrow. Much love to you guys.